Well, I thought that was a very physical game, and I felt like the most pivotal part was the last 5 minutes of the first half. I think they had outplayed us to that point. We didn't shoot well. We didn't shoot well all night. We hadn't shot well, and I thought our defense really turned. And not only did we catch them, I think we were down 11, but we had a 4-point lead at half. I think that was really a critical time. The crowd, the energy plays that were being made. I thought that really swung the game, and then I'm really proud of our defense. Charlotte made 10 threes, which is not necessarily their exact blueprint, but I thought otherwise. I thought we were just terrific defensively, and I thought Jai Bailey played a great game, and looking forward to Buffalo on Thursday.
Coach, many times giving you a nice possession in the last couple of games. Or if you could talk about how he brings you a spark.
Yeah, well, he's so talented. He's as fast as you could be. He's a very good shooter, strong. He's very hard to screen on defense. I think he's going to be a great player, a great player. He needs to be in there, and for him to have success so early speaks to his his talent and ability, but also his confidence and work ethic. He can score in different ways. He just needs seasoning and to see what kind of things work and how to know what we're trying to do, but also stay aggressive. Sometimes with a young player, they're trying to make sure they run the offense, and they lose that aggression. And so, the best players stay aggressive while also knowing where everybody is on the floor and when they might be able to take advantage of something. And if they can't, they continue to play. But very talented player. I think he's going to have a great career here, John.
Coach Mooney, Jai Bailey's had maybe 10 steals in the last 2 games. Why?
Well, he is a great combination of, he's really, really smart player, a really smart player who has a good understanding of, where everybody is on the court, who might try something, and then great athleticism. For as tall and long as he is, he's quick. And I think that combination of just being able to have a sense of where the ball might be thrown next, when to really be in the gap, sensing a guard might really be trying something. The last steal I felt like was a lot like that. Just sensing that they had run enough offense and the guard's going to try something, and he's even more help or in the gap to be able to deflect that dribble.
And lastly for me is 5 turnovers, which continues a trend for the Spiders here. Why do you think that is? Is it just having good ball handlers throughout the lineup, or are there other reasons you minimize turnovers? Yeah,
the main thing is always the players. So I think guys who are not turnover prone. One, I think if you have a clear idea of what you're trying to do, that can hopefully eliminate some turnovers, and then a little bit of poise. I think that. It'd be one thing to have low turnovers and just take bad shots. That would be easy to have no turnovers. But I think for us, we really do pass the ball a lot to one another. We do drive and dribble in the post. So we're not going into the game trying to have no turnovers. But I think that the level of player that we have, and all of them probably have a pretty good sense of both how to play and how to take care of the ball is probably the most important.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Never a good thing to lose your senior transfer point guard, but time.
Yeah.
I mean, that if there is one benefit, it's
Yeah.
the fact that he's getting to play all these minutes.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. I mean, he's taken advantage of the opportunity. I think in the Boston College game, I think we only played him 6 minutes, and I remember talking to the guard saying that he's got to go in, and these are the times we're going to put him in. So everybody had a feel for that. Of course, his level of, he's strong enough and quick enough. That's really a big thing. Some guys can't play in college right away because they don't have those two things. And not only that, then he's an excellent ball handler, good dribbler, shooter. So yeah, it's great for him, and I'm proud to see how much he's taken advantage of the opportunity.
Anything else for Coach Gus?
Yeah, final question. So the Spiders shot 17% from 3, but did dominate in the paint. What do you think contributed to that sort of switch from being known for a relatively decent 3-point shooting to being able to dominate so well in the paint?
Well, I think that one, I'm not a total stat person, but I never like it when we shoot too many threes. Just for example, for nights like this, if we're not shooting well, they're a good defensive team. They guard the three-point line well. You don't want to have too many that you're just launching shots. I thought our best possession actually resulted in a three by Neal when we had the ball really long, and he made his three. I think it was just having a good sense of, hey, that's not open. Let's look for the next thing. Continue to cut and move and share the ball, and then the points in the paint are the fast break points, which I think were the most critical points of the game, because we didn't really give up any of those, and we had maybe 4 or 5 breakaway layups or dunks that were I thought the most important baskets of the game.
Could you discuss perhaps the last 5 or 6 minutes of the first half when this thing seemed to flip a little bit? You went on a 15-0 run that sort of got you the control.
The media before that run, we just talked about responding to getting punched in the mouth. That's just one of the things we talked about all year with our other games. So that was a big emphasis in the huddle. Everybody talking, get good huddles on dead balls, and just keep fighting in the game.
So I think 9 or 10 steals for you in the last couple games. What is the key to that emergence?
It's just a pride thing. Defense has always just been a pride thing. I always took pride in defense. I'm coming from high school, doing it now, just making an impact on the floor, and I think it's just starting to show now.
Could you discuss the impact of time? He seemed to have a big hand in that push late in the first half.
Kale is just composed. He doesn't look like a freshman at times. I think that's his biggest asset is just his composure. And that literally boosted our energy up. So I think Kale was big for us.